All right, it's been 48 hours since the shooting at Brown University, and the suspect is still at large. The shooter opened fire on Saturday evening near the engineering building where the students were at a final exam review session for economics. Now, less than 90 students at Brown identify as very conservative, according to a recent on-campus survey. So is it a stretch for me to believe that this might have been a targeted attack, since one of the victims that was killed was the vice president of the Brown University College Republicans group? Another one student, an aspiring neuroscientist, was killed and 9 others were injured. Now, Providence police are basically useless, releasing a new video of a person of interest. You can see the person right there, appears to be wearing all black, walking down the sidewalk. There's really not much to go off of here, and I find it incredibly insane that there's 800 cameras on Brown's campus and no good shot, modern age of cell phones, and basically everything is on camera. But this building was too old to have camera. This is what we've got to go off of? I mean, come on. Now, the FBI believes the suspect to be armed and dangerous because he did just shoot up a school, and is offering $50,000 reward for information leading to the arrest. Former FBI agent and fellow team guy John Gillum and Senior Vice President of Gun Owners of America, Erich Pratt. Okay, so Erich, let's do gun laws first. Rhode Island, very difficult to obtain a gun permit. Brown University cannot have guns on campus, and this guy, here he was.
Yeah, and this is despite what you hear from the left. Guns were not the problem in Rhode Island, certainly not Australia either. In fact, in both cases, you could say a lack of guns was the real failure because law-abiding people were prevented from being armed.
Yeah.
You know, I personally know 2 people who have stopped mass shootings, and in each case, they've used their guns to stop the bad guys before the police arrived, and that's how you stop a mass killer. But gun control in Rhode Island, as you pointed out, it made it more likely there would be no one armed who could fight back. And, you know, you mentioned that Brown University bans possession of firearms, so it's a gun-free zone. But the state also has universal background checks. It's got red flag gun confiscation laws. It has a 7-day waiting period for purchasing firearms. None of it worked. And it just shows that disarming law-abiding people doesn't stop mass killers, it empowers them.
But John, from a security standpoint, you know, put on your team guy and FBI hat here for a second. You got 8, they're saying that Brown has over 800 cameras. We've got cell phones, we've got everything, we've got witnesses. I mean, they said the guy rolled in and yelled something, but conveniently nobody knows what he yelled.
You know, I rolled into an investigation where we had a Times Square bomber put a pipe bomb in Times Square in 2008 and blow up the recruitment center there at 3 a.m. The person's never been caught. That's the most videotaped place probably in the world. So just because there's video cameras, Carl, doesn't mean that they're quality, because people don't pay attention to the quality of camera work. They just throw a camera up there, and there's probably better quality from these Ring cameras that you're seeing than from the placement of the cameras on the campus. But I would say overall, if investigators are looking at this, the cameras will help and in some case may identify. But I think the fact that this individual did not choose a soft target like a food court or a special event on a Saturday. He went into a building that is, you know, I would say one of the smaller groups of people, an engineering building, and he targeted people within that building, in that area, and then left. So that tells a lot more to me. And going on, I think Erich, I think what he was saying there is that once a gun was invented, you'll never be able to take all the guns away from bad people. Right. You can pass laws and take them away from good people, but bad people, no matter what you do, will always have weapons.
Yeah. And they'll turn a lot of good guys into bad guys because they're not going to comply. And also, Erich, you know, it's like only a matter of time. Every time something like this happens, they blame it on Trump. Now, here is my lunatic Senator Chris Murphy, who's bad at everything, including breathing, sounding just super ridiculous. Roll this.
This is not shocking because over the last year, President Trump has been engaged in a dizzying campaign to increase violence in this country.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, Senator Murphy's the one who's dizzying. What a ridiculous statement. Trump's not the problem. Guns aren't the problem. Leaving people disarmed is the problem. The police have no duty to protect you, and that's from the Supreme Court on down. When 911 is called and the police fail to respond, they're not liable. So you have to be your first offender, and Gun Owners of America is fighting to expand our right to carry across the country.
Yeah, look, I'm a testament to that. You guys backed me on my lawsuit against New York. We won. I carry a gun now. So awesome. All right, we got to leave it right there. John Gillum, Erich Pratt, we appreciate it very much.
You got it.
Thank
All
you.
right, coming up, Trump awarded several service members the Mexico Border Defense Medal for their work to safeguard the southern border. They're doing a pretty good job considering 0 people are making it in. Big announcements on fentanyl, too. Next.